Richard was like, wow, Jordan should graduate more often. He's like, if we get presents when she graduates. Okay. Oh, I love it. Look at how cool. I'm showing the camera, not you. Oh, where did you get that too? That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Did you do that?
No.
Oh my gosh, that's good. I'm gonna show the camera that too.
It's, what's her name? The one that I met at the pop-up shop.
Oh, Melissa? Did you get in touch with her or did you do it back then? Oh,
I got in touch with her.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. What does this sing?
Oh, does it have another wax seal? I obviously haven't opened it up.
Yeah, there's another wax seal.
Cute.
So she did this too?
Yeah, she did this. She shipped it to me.
I remember when he wrote this. I can't read it. I recognize that first line. It says, Emily, you are the light of my life. Remember, you are a child of God. Never change. I love you more than life itself. Smile, my love. Yours always, Martin. It looks so pretty.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah. That's black paper with the white ink. It's really cool.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. I have pictures of you guys when you were trying to get him to write on the counter. I know it was hard to get him to say anything, but I got him to write those letters to the kids, and I kept saying to write me something, and he's like, no, and I was like, hey, I need something too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
he was
good.
The first couple lines came out really easily and everything, and then trying to get him to say anything beyond that was he kept saying he said that's all I need to say, that's all I need to say. And I was like, you have anything else that you want to? And he's like, no, that's all, like that's all I need to tell her.
That's all that I needed to say too.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, his 6-month anniversary was just a couple days ago, and I somehow I can't believe it's been that long. Other times it feels like it's been forever, but 6 months is a really long time.
Yeah.
And I still remember everything.
I can't believe.
You know, I wish you were there when he passed away, but being right there right before he died was more important, because you were able to see him one last time and to help me there at the end. And everybody that came before too, Julia got to come and Tur and Sherry did, and I'm glad that those people got to see him right before.
Yeah. It was an important time.
Yeah, I think it meant a lot to him too, for everybody that was able to come. I was trying to remember last night, Ken came, and we were talking about it, and I didn't even remember who was there the night that they came and took his body away. And I was trying to remember, and I couldn't even remember who was there in the room. And it's like at the funeral, I don't really remember who was there. I mean, not that I didn't care, I just didn't really see anybody else.
Yeah.
I remember the room was really full, and I remember walking out. I had to walk like painfully slowly behind the casket, and yeah, I remember just seeing people all the way back to the room. But that night they came, he'd been here for like 10 hours and they said that they could leave him here overnight, but he had already changed so much. I didn't want to see his body change anymore.
Yeah.
So they came and they changed his clothes and they wrapped him up, and before they covered his face, they said I could come and give him one more kiss goodbye. And then they went out the back door, and I ran out after the ambulance, and it started pouring rain and like thundering, and it was really dramatic. But I thought it was really fitting to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a mess. Thank you so much. This means so much.
Yeah. I figured, I wasn't sure, at first I was gonna frame it, and then I wasn't sure if you'd want it framed or how, and so I just wanted her to put it in a form that if you wanted to display it, you could, or you could just leave it in letter form if you wanted, or whatever.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I could do that with it.
Or just keep it for yourself for special, you know, or whatever you want it for.
I need to blow my nose. I was just going through some more stuff from his closet, and I pulled another box out. It had some bodybuilding books in it and some pills and things like that, and then it had a stack of like every birthday card and every anniversary and Christmas card I'd ever written to him.
Oh.
In a big stack, and it was fun to read through, but also really hard and really dumb too. It's been really interesting lately. Richard's been so patient, but he's actually really encouraging, and a few days ago he was like, how come you never share stuff about Martin? Like, you never talk about him, or really rarely. And I was like, cause I think about him all the time, but I don't think to like tell you what I'm thinking about him, cause like who would want to hear that? And he's like, I want to hear it, and I want to talk to you about that sometime too. Like I said, I just want to hear some memories maybe that you have of times we spent together, all of us, or
yeah.
Oh.
And you have repairing to do, you know. It's like you didn't get to grieve for that long period of time where you had to be the sole adult and the sole, you know, basically backbone for the whole family and stuff. And so
oh, stop it. Hey,
I don't see it that way at all, as you
Ellie,
losing
back,
things
honey.
Or anything like that.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
yeah.
It's a time that you need now to take some time for yourself, because this last whole time has been about Martin and the kids, you know?
Well, and then I went on those 2 trips right after, where it worked out good. I thought it was probably Martin related, and so I was like, well, I'll open it like on his 6-month anniversary, but that was a hard enough day. I'm glad you had me wait.
Yeah. And so I just kind of, yeah. I was like, I wanted to warn you, somewhat without telling you, but also I didn't want you to be blindsided completely either.
Yeah.
So
I honestly had no idea what it could be. Like, it felt like a letter, but then it was kind of lumpy too, and I'm like, what is it? Like, that could be really special. I didn't think at all about that.
Yeah.
I think it's harder too. Ken asked if it was getting better or harder, and I said I think it's getting harder, and he was like, it is for me too. And I said, because he's getting like farther away, and so the more that I get distracted and the farther away like his memories are, I'm more shocked and surprised by the memories when they come, like, or when I see a photo of him, like it hurts more, because I'm like putting a little bit of a divide between my everyday life and those memories of him. And so when I see, like the other day, I had this really shocking memory of him when he was healthy and things were good, and it was so vivid that it like hurt so badly, because it just was a reminder that that's just gone. You stop it. You're fine. Hi. Anyways. So bizarre. Get your tail out of my face. But thank you. That was really sweet. Really thoughtful. Really special.
Good.
Hi. Oh. I'm glad you watched too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to do it with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.